All right, so here's a little obedience video on Percy, just kind of give you an idea of where he is. Like I said, Percy is the lover, the pleaser, the easygoing dog. He is not the dog who challenges. He's very snuggly, very lovey, whatever you want to call it. He generally is very compliant. And, you know, like when we're here at Obedience, if I kneel down, he's going to be, you know, leaning up against me. He's wanting to get affection and looking for some reassurance. It's just a little bit of who he is. So Percy is doing fine with his on-leash obedience. Again, it's very basic with all of our young dogs. We're simply trying to expose them and create some good habits. The habits that I'm looking for in particular are, I want the dog to walk in the heel position without pulling. That is probably the number one thing we have clients ask us to fix. And so with our young dogs, we don't ever let them start that. Percy here never challenges that rule. He's very easy about it. Second thing that I'm trying to establish with them is we're trying to establish that when we stop, he should sit. And so we want him to sit when we stop walking. Percy will do that pretty well. If they do not sit immediately, I will lift the lead to apply pressure. We're using a simple slip lead. No pinch, no flat collar, just a simple slip around his neck. And a little bit of pressure, he responds generally pretty well. I want my heel, I want to be able to make outside turns and inside turns to have him come on the outside of me or to be able to turn into him. Those are the commands, the things that we're looking to introduce. And again, it's all very basic and introductory at this point. So let's take a look at what he knows. Hey, Percy, come on. Come on, heel, come on. Good boy. There we go. All right, come on. That's a good boy. Come on. All right, there we go. There we go. Yep. Sorry, I got off camera there. Good heel. Good boy. Make an outside turn. Good boy. Good. And we sit. Good boy. Good sit. Good. So Percy again is pretty easy going. If anything, when he is in the heel, doing heel work, he usually will want to fall behind because he knows he can't get ahead. But he sits here politely, no jumping, no being crazy, none of that. We don't tolerate that behavior. He's generally pretty quiet. He is extremely clean in his crate. Can't remember the last time he had an accident in his crate. Very good, very well behaved pup. Really easy going and a happy dog. We have introduced a little bit of the here command. The way that I do that is through a reverse heel. So what that looks like, hey, Percy, here. Good boy. Good. Heel. Very nice. Very nice. And sit. Good boy. Good dog. You also notice that I'm not using any treats for this part when we are on leash at this age. I have phased out using food rewards. Everything is done for praise. Percy seems to be perfectly happy working for praise. He isn't, you know, licking at my hand or jumping around being crazy. He understands the game. So he's a nice little dog, pretty easy to control. Look at you, sitting like a good boy. Good.